Hedge Works Motorsport is back in 2022. We've got plenty in store, so let's see what we've got coming up over the next few months.
Because that was one of the first rounds we had where we actually had capacity crowds as well. So that was just something else. What a feeling, on that green flag lap for the first time.
Yeah, we don't have an off-season. It's we've been building cars, and we've got now over 45 cars we look after. So just the winter maintenance on those alone is massive, let alone then building new car build.
Race 3, obviously we brought it home, and we didn't just bring it home, we brought home a 1-2. So I think we're all just so happy.
I mean, testing looked really good, but then some experienced guys started coming up the ranks in testing, and I wasn't really expecting to get pole today and a race win, but it's a good feeling.
Oh, it's amazing to be back. It's amazing to see fans here from the start, because we didn't have that last year.
Well, it's really good actually. It's a bit more awe-inspiring in terms of looking at my son in a car.
Yeah.
I had to speak to my father about it actually, because when I was in the car, I didn't have any fear at all. But now I've got the fear for him.
It's a proper dream come true. It's I've wanted this moment for the last 10 years, so for it to finally happen is very special, and I'm just trying to make the most of it. But yeah, it is a bit of a pinch yourself moment. But I understand how lucky I am to be here, and I think the best thing is just not to waste it.
Why don't you sit in your car, ring someone on your Bluetooth, a driver, Matt Neal, Jason Plato, whoever, and just do an interview?
It's a really nice circuit actually. Like it's for these cars, it's quite flat. You can really throw them through the corners and use that aero. Overtaking, a couple of places, a couple of big straights here where you can just jump in a turn and send it by someone.
So now we've come back to Snicht, and we found a lot. So it's good for both cars now in the top 3, which is really, really good. And we're both fighting for wins now again, so which is really good.
Coming round the first lap, and first I wanted the checkered flag to be done after the first flying lap, but I could see everyone behind me in my mirrors. I could see them fighting, I could see them catching and all that sort of stuff, so I had to be as consistent as possible, and I managed to wake up that last race and do it.
I still buzz off it. I never get bored. I love the weekends away, especially on days like this when it's absolutely scorching. So.
And then about 20 years ago, how old are you by the way?
I'm 16.
Yeah, well 20 years ago I was getting one of these.
I mean, highlights quorum, 100% quorum, like 120 on Apex really, flat out and pinned in 6th, just holding on, get to the bollard and then on the brakes and then up the straight. Main straight we're doing about 130 into the first corner. And then
It's been a good one, I'd say. I think you've been driving better than ever. How are you finding it? You seem happy at your new team as well.
Yeah, I think I have been driving better. I mean, what people don't see on behind the scenes, I put a lot of work in off the track, and it's disappointing when you turn up and people think that the opposite, that you're here for a laugh and a joke, because I am one of the lads. I do mix in, like I say, I work really hard and I've worked harder than ever, and I think I'm driving better than ever.
Final season in the touring cars. Final question for me as well. I know we have a very tight time schedule, but can we convince you to stay for one more year?
I mean, maybe. I'm really enjoying being with this team. And I've got full confidence in the engineers. There's a lot of full-time staff, which previous teams they don't operate the way this team does, and the way most of the really great teams I've been with throughout my career. So I'm really enjoying being here. They give me a quick car, and I'm sure in the very not too distant we'll start with, being in with a chance to win some races. Another year, quite possibly. Who knows? I mean, I don't know.
For any Scottish driver, BTCC only goes to Scotland once a year at Knockhill. All my friends, family, supporters come out, sponsors that live nearby as well. So it's an amazing experience. It doesn't always go to plan. I've had race wins, I've had pole positions at Knockhill, but I've also had weekends that I'd like to forget.
Unfortunately, there is sort of an unfortunate circumstances, which is why I'm here. Unfortunately, Jack Bartholomew, who's the usual driver of this lovely 992 Cup car, he had an accident while training. So he's broken 6 ribs, a collarbone, and a punctured lung. So unfortunately, he's unable to race this weekend. So I wish him all the best if you're watching, Jack. And yeah, I'm being the stand-in for this weekend.
To come back here after all this time and be sharp in the car and feeling good around the circuit, and even you remember so much. It's like riding a bike. Once you've learnt a circuit, you click back to it so well. So I'm just enjoying it.
Live on ITV, that's, you know, good for you, sponsors, all that. It's great for the sport as well, isn't it?
It's really great, and to see British Touring Cars and the Support Series getting that support on national TV. I mean, you can't get much better than ITV, can you? I mean, it was great on ITV4, but first time that Minis have been on ITV. Hopefully we put on a good show.
Yeah, it has. I think us hybrids, Accelerate, Lux have had a double right up there at the podium as well. JWB have been up there. It's good to have a mix of teams and people going for it, and I think that's what keeps the championship exciting and fun for everybody to be involved in.
It's huge. Like, I think people look at them and they think, oh, maybe this car is like a little bit of a road car, but actually it's built from the ground up. So there are 10,000 parameters that need to align to make this thing go well.
Yeah, it's been a good year. It's been good fun. I think we've completed what we set out to achieve. Really, we've managed to get the championship, which I'm over the moon with.
Well, that's it. So we're kind of ironing out all those things now. We've got a plan with Accelerate to run with them for next year. And yeah, it's nice because I'm getting to know the data guys. I'm getting to know how they do it.
Yeah, we've done what we needed to do. You know, we had a top 4 finish in that first race, and that was enough to, break the gap to the guys behind, and it means that the drop scores we've got and the consistency we've had all year means that we've got the championship under our belt.
And you like this place? You've got the lap record here.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I've always enjoyed running around here, especially I think my favourite part is going down Cascades.
Yes, it's been a nice achievement. Obviously, last year was my first year in the supercarts, and we just missed out in the club round by literally like 2 points or something. So we've come back this year. Obviously, we've done the British Championship, the Motorsport UK one, and we managed to win that. And then obviously for the British Supercar Racing Club, we've now obviously got that title as well. So yeah, the 2 championships were contended this year, and we've now won them both. So yeah, good result.
Absolutely, yeah. Can't wait for it. Thank you for having me on. I love what you do. I watch all the videos. So give this guy a follow, everyone. He's going places.
Oh, thank you as well, Louis. Really appreciate your time and a great interview. Especially we're bringing up some memories from quite a while back. So thank you for that as well.
And thank you very much to Louis Hedge, who helped me out just before in the previous interview. What a lad, what a lovely guy. And anyone out there who's looking to commentate, to be a journalist in motorsport, look out for Louis, because that's how you operate. It's a class act.